Please stand.
Colors. Right, face. Forward, march.
That I would like to introduce the daises that sit before me. To my immediate right, we have Director of Business Administration, Director Cruz. You can clap. To his immediate right, we have the Director of our only ambulance services in the city of Trenton, Tim's Emergency Management System. We have Director Grady Griffin. Directly behind me, we have the pastor who's going to be here for the invocation and one of the closest friends to the fire department, Pastor Teller from Friendship Baptist Church. To my immediate left, your right in the back row, we have from the Housing and Economic Development, Director Daniels. To his immediate left, we have, representing the Law Department, Mr. Palmer. His immediate left, we have the Director of Health and Human Services, Director Adela Ames Lopez. And lastly, in the back row, we have Director of Recreation, Ms. Maria Richardson. Coming down this next row to the left, we have the Honorable Mayor Reed Gusciora. Fire Director for Trenton Fire and Emergency Service, Kenneth Douglas. Deputy Chief Anthony Moran. And lastly, Deputy Chief Todd Williver. Now, I don't have great eyes, but to any other dignitaries that may be in the audience, please raise your hand. We also have the Honorable Mayor Douglas Palmer. Can you please stand? As well as two former directors, we have Director Kareem Abshir. Can you please stand? As well as Director Keenan, can you please stand? All right, now we got those superlatives out of the way. So are we really ready now? So before we begin, your loved ones have truly embarked on something that's heroic, and a quote comes to mind that I think about when we talk about heroes. And the quote goes as such: a hero is an ordinary person who desires to do an extraordinary task or thing. These individuals who sit before all of us today here at the War Memorial Building on One Memorial Drive in Trenton, New Jersey on February the 3rd, 2022, have all decided to become that, heroes. And then when we think about the idea of the quote in which I gave you as it pertains to heroes who are ordinary people doing extraordinary things, we all know that in the Marvel comics or the DC comics, every hero must have a sidekick. You individuals, the family members, are their sidekicks. Every hero needs someone that they need to come down to speak to be able to get thoughts off their mind. The jobs that each one of these individuals are about to embark on is going to require great sidekicks. So at this time, I want everybody to give the sidekicks a round of applause. So, first part of this program, we're going to start with the invocation from Pastor Teller.
Bow heads in the word of prayer.
Father,
Father, we thank thee, we honor you, we bless you, and we magnify your name. Bless God our Mayor. Continue, Lord, to crown his head with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We thank you, Lord, for all of the directors and the cabinet, God, that's present on today. And even, Lord, the short time that we were here, that we all paid attention. A call came in. Firemen had to rush out to save a life. And I pray, God, whatever that situation is, that you would strengthen them. I ask you, Heavenly Father, to hear the fireman's prayer. It says, when I'm called to duty, God, where children before it's too late, or to save an older person from the horrors of their faith. Enable me, Lord, to be alert, to hear the weakest shout quickly, and to give the best in me. Help me and guard my neighbor and protect his property. And if, according to your will, I have to lose my life and pay the ultimate cost, blessings with your protecting hand, my loving family, from all strife. Keep us, God, this day and forevermore. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit.
ready, sing.
Thank you, Pastor Teller, again. I don't want to be remiss. Are there any individuals from City Council here in the audience? If you are, please raise your hand. There's none. Okay. All right, so let's continue. At this moment, we're going to have moments of remarks from the Honorable Mayor Reed Gusciora.
Thank you, and welcome to the War Memorial, and most importantly, welcome to the city of Trenton, although you're already here. It's an extraordinary day because these 22 extraordinary graduates had their families, their friends here, and to cheer you on of a mission well served. And I'm really excited that it's so extraordinary that we had two of the former fire directors here. We have Mayor Palmer here, but especially we have Mayor Palmer's dad, George Palmer, here, who's celebrating 96 years of life. And he comes here to cheer on his grandson. I wish I could say that George was here on the first class, but it's actually so extraordinary that the fire department 225 years ago formed a volunteer service right here at Front Street and began the beginnings of the second oldest fire department in the nation. And if you go to the headquarters on Perry Street is our museum, and you see the extraordinary men and women who came before this class and the brave, and they put their selves behind the public safety and to keep Trenton safe and from the terrible fires that we've experienced. They put their lives on the line every day that they're out there, every day that the fire signal calls them into service. One good thing that we're proud of is this year is the largest class in the history of the fire department, 22 graduates. We're also proud of the diversity that we're bringing to the city of Trenton to reflect the neighborhoods that we serve. And these extraordinary men and women are going to go on to better and bigger things in the fire department and serve us all well. So I want to congratulate each one of them for going through such a rigorous training and enjoying your experience. And now we can all call you firefighters of the city of Trenton. God bless.
Next person to grace the stage is Director of Trenton Fire and Emergency Services, Director Kenneth Douglas. Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the Mayor, Reed Gusciora, for his unwavering support for the Trenton Fire and Emergency Services all the time. He's assisting us not with only manpower, but necessary financial backing that we need to press on in the department to make sure that we're taking care of the citizens. In assistance with that, I'd like to thank Mr. Adam Cruz, the business administrator, always sitting with him and to ensure the fact that the fire department budget is necessary to, and suitable to take care of the needs of the fire department on a yearly basis. If they're in the room, I'd like to thank the local FMBA, Local 6 and 206, for their support through the fire department. Since I started as a director in August 30th, I had constant conversations with these union reps and their leadership, and I thank them for their support also. And I'd like to give special thanks also to my friends in Newark Fire Department, Dane Rispoli, and the Newark Fire Department Pipes and Drums for assisting me with this ceremony. Thank you again, sir. And from coming down from the north, it's always a pleasure to see home come down to where I'm at. Thank you very much. And in addition, I'd like to thank Captain Harris to be the master of ceremonies. He's one of the persons that I do look up to as a captain. I look forward to you, Captain Harris, and being in a leadership role as a chief or battalion chief one day. You're definitely an asset to this department, and it's always great to have a conversation with you. Thank you very much, sir. And to the graduates, class 21-1, congratulations on your personal achievement. It takes a lot to do what you have accomplished, the time, the hours, the time away from family, and the lack of sleep. Each of you have given and put in hard work and sacrifice. In the academy, you were tested, you were challenged, and you were without sleep and with endurance. I stated to you that this was going to be the most challenging thing that you faced in your life, going through fire recruit training. You all have endured and passed this for all the reasons and much deserving of congratulations. But throughout encouragement and hard work and drive, your continued and now success, and now you have earned the spot and the position of being a Trenton firefighter. Congratulations. So to reiterate what the mayor stated, this is the largest class in history for the Trenton Fire Department, but we're not only making history today, we're making her story. And we add another female firefighter to the ranks of the Trenton Fire Department. It is my belief the fire service is the noblest calling one can respond to. We all conduct public service in a variety of ways, but there's quite a unique way to do it in the fire service. Very few people can do this profession, and fewer can be in the profession that you have chosen. It's dangerous, and it's one of the toughest jobs in government. You chose a long time ago that you wanted to give back to the city, to give your life for the protection of the residents and the property of the great city of Trenton. I don't know what else you can give from yourself, but all I can ask, once your tour is up and you return safely to your station,
know that you have served the greatest city in the state of New Jersey, the state's capital. As you go through your career and define your role as a public servant, take this advice from Mahatma Gandhi. Be the change that you want to see in the world. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. And have a successful career. Congratulations. Thank you.
Moment to first and foremost thank Director Douglas for allowing me the opportunity to be a part of this historic class, the largest class as he stated in the city's history. But I also want to start to give acknowledgement to the three additional instructors who are part of making this class successful. To my right, we have Captain Migliacci. Captain Migliacci was truly the, I will say he was the foundation to this. Captain Miggs, as they call him, has done a lot behind the scenes, laboring just tirelessly. You know, he doesn't have kids. I don't think yet. You have any kids, Captain? No, he has no kids, so he has 24 new ones right here. And he's done a good job taking care of them. They would text him 2, 3 in the morning. He would respond, then he would text us, the other instructors, and it was like, man, what's going on? What's going on? It's 3 a.m. Why are we getting a text about our kids? But to my left, I want to thank you first, Captain Nick. To the left, I want to thank Captain Roberts. Captain Roberts, again, another staple and pillar in the training division. He just got newly appointed as one of the instructors or training officers on A Platoon, correct? So he's one of the training officers on A Platoon, which is a great asset to the department, as well as adding diversity as we continue to blossom and grow into this bouquet of diversity in the city of Trenton and the fire services. And standing next to him is Firefighter Acosta. He is literally the brains, the intellect, the technology. He's a pulse. He's a heavy pulse, and without his pulse, the cadets would tell you that he brought a different flavor to the ingredients of our success. So thank you. And to the cadets, I just want to personally thank you guys for just allowing me to be a part of your start. You know, this is the genesis to your career. As I was told in my academy times, this is just day one. Some of you had day one with fire already. Actually, I think all of you had fire already, which is ironic. This is the first class that actually went to duty prior to being sworn in. So they have a very unique story from the beginning to the end of their career. They will always be considered a unique class. So I thank you guys for just allowing me to be a part of that. The next individual who's going to grace the stage is Director Grady Griffin.
Thank you, Captain Harris, for that introduction. Good afternoon, everybody. First, I want to start by saying thank you, Mayor. Thank you, City Council. Thanks to the administration. Thank you, Director Douglas. Thank you, Deputy Chief Willover. Thank you, Deputy Chief Moran. And these are the wheels to the cog that's behind the captains, the instructors that you may see in the academy. Thank you, BA, as well, for as the fire director alluded to, for all the support that we had on the back end of this. I had the luxury of, congratulations, Class 21-1. I had the luxury of actually spending some time with you your last 2 weeks of the academy, and I'm happy to say I had a great time. This was probably the best emergency medical responder class that we had, and my pour into them was to instruct them in the different parts of their jobs. As the Trenton Fire Department has evolved, and we have now become the Department of Fire and Emergency Services, one of my duties as a director of EMS is to come down and instruct them in the ways of their first respondership. So we had a great time the last 2 weeks. These ladies and gentlemen learned a lot, and I had a lot of fun with them. I want to say, and one of the firefighters said to me before I came up, he said, make sure you tell them we're the best class. So I'm here to say that you ladies and gentlemen did a great job. You were very attentive. You pushed me to the max because you asked as many questions as you could. And I hope as an instructor, I gave it back to you from my heart of doing this job for the last 28 years. So congratulations to all of you. I do want to say one thing to you before the next person comes on. Remember that today is a graduation, that you in turn went through your 14 weeks of training, you took all your tests, you endured all the fights, you endured all the things that you had to go to get to this day. So congratulations that you have now graduated from Trenton Fire Department Academy. But the other part of that graduation is commencement. And commencement is the start of your journey, as Captain Harris alluded to. This is your genesis. What will you do today? I hear that some of you have already taken the endeavor and moved into working your first shift already. But look back. Remember this day as you move forward and continue to commence in your career. Be a beacon of light in your community. And when you get to that point where you're standing in these positions where the captains, the battalion chief, and the deputy chiefs are, and you got an opportunity to turn around and pull somebody through the academy, be that beacon of light to the next person to come in. This tradition only lives if we turn around and keep it alive. God bless you, God keep you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Director Griffin. We had a little running joke up here. Director Griffin had made a statement that they are the best class. Listen, the theme of this class here is never tell them they're doing good. All the instructors know, we all kind of gave each other eye contact. Even the cadets looked up at me once he said they're the best class. Everybody's eyes kind of laughed and smirked. The running theme is the moment you tell them they're doing good, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to be trash. That's what we call it. They're going to do something terrible. So please, captains of any of these cadets, we apologize in advance that they were given that acknowledgement. If they do anything in company in the next few days, listen, blame Director Griffin on that one, all right? Keeping on with the theme, we have next to grace the stage, Deputy Chief Todd Williver.
Good afternoon, and congratulations to each new member of the Trenton Fire Department. Today is a big day. It's not only the official beginning of your career as a firefighter, today is the beginning of your career as a public servant. And I want you to remember that. You are a public servant. It's easy to get caught up in the iconic aspects of this job, but never ever forget the people we serve. When you pull up to the firehouse for each shift, you are part of the neighborhood. This job isn't just about the big calls that end up on Action News. Being a firefighter is about your interactions with the community. Whether it's a 2-alarm fire, passing out smoke detectors, or simply waving to a group of children that stop to watch as the fire trucks pass by. Make every interaction count. Go above and beyond. Get involved. Keep learning, and always, always remain safe. Congratulations.
Thank you, Deputy Chief Williver. One of the words he used in there was service. Our class is well versed in that. 21-1, what is your job?
Service, sir.
What is it?
Service, sir.
This is something that we drilled in them beyond the call of duty of being a firefighter. Firefighting is secondary. It's the #1 job in this city and for all cities within public service is service. And that's what we want to make sure that we continue to put on them as they get pinned later on today, is that they remember that this job is about service. Firefighting is secondary to that. And our next speaker will be Deputy Chief Anthony Moran.
Good afternoon. Family. When each of you came for interviews, I talked to you about family. Trust in your family. Ask for support during the academy. Get them to back you because you're not going to sleep. You're going to work. You're going to be tired when you get home. You're going to have to take care of your uniform. And apparently, your family stepped up and took care of you to assist you to get through this academy. And now, like I talked to you before, now it's your turn to take care of your family. You've done the academy. Now we make it up to the family. They supported you, now you go back and support them. In addition to that, you're stepping into a separate family, one of the firehouse family. It's a completely different family, but yet joined. Work with them, trust them. We get along most of the times, but just like any other family, we have our disputes. But when it comes down to it, every member of this department has every other member's back. And we support them, we trust them, and we motivate them to do the best that they can do. Welcome to the Trenton Fire Department. Good luck in your future service, and welcome to the family.
Getting to the part that everybody's come for. It's the excitement, it's the oath of office. But before we begin there, any last words you want to give?
So, this is Capital City. This is the nucleus of the state of New Jersey. And this is the fire department that protects the state's capital. I want you to give a round of applause to all those firefighters in the rear. They're all Trenton firefighters, all retired firefighters. If it's a police emergency, they have the state police, they have the Trenton police, they have the Capitol police. But if it's a fire, the only person that's here in the state's capital is this fire department. We are the protectors of this infrastructure. We are the protectors of the state capital. We are the protectors of Trenton, New Jersey, the residents and the property. And I commend you all, firefighters current, retired, and the new class. Congratulations. It's a pleasure being here, being your leader in the department. I'm looking to push this department forward, and we will be one of the top, if not the top, fire department in the state of New Jersey. Congratulations.
Class 21-1, what do you...
Peace, happiness, sir.
What are you giving us?
Love, peace, happiness, sir.
We just practiced that. All right, so this is the moment where we begin the oath of office. You guys are under the direction of Captain Mendiachi.
1-1. Attention. Hup. Half right. Face. Prepare to take the oath.
Swear in of the cadets, 21-1.
Yeah, we're now swearing the officers. I state your name. Repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear
That I will faithfully.
that I will faithfully,
Impartially. And justly perform. All the duties of firefighter.
all the duties of the firefighter
Of the City of Trenton Fire Department.
of the City of Trenton Fire Department,
And that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
and I will support the Constitution of the United States
And the Constitution of the State of New Jersey.
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
And that I will bear true allegiance to the same.
and that I will bear true allegiance to the same,
And to the governments established in the United States.
and to the governments established in the United States
And in this state.
and in this state,
Under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people,
According to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability,
So help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Next cadet we have Solis. Next cadet we have is Cadet Clinton Rockhill, aka Fury.
You're gonna look at the camera while you're pinning. All you have to do is hang it. Hang it, go down.
Next we have Cadet Walker Richardson, aka Senior. Next cadet is Wesslie Oyola Del Rio, aka Water.
And you're gonna stand over here. Just gonna stand right here. You're gonna big pin it, but she wants you to look at her.
Next cadet is Adam Koval.
Stand over here. Adam's gonna stand here. So you're gonna look over there. But you're gonna still try to pin him as best you can. Yeah, just hold it. Yeah, for now.
1, 2, 3.
Just hang it in the top.
Next cadet is Matthew Cartagena.
You're gonna stand here. That's gonna hold it over there for now, and you can still look up there. Hang it. Then that, you can take it.
Next cadet, Anthony Deleon.
Anthony, you're going to be here. You can hold the pin over his pocket, but look over there to the...
Be faithful to him and show it. Yeah.
Perfect.
And you can hold your certificate. 1, 2, 3, count it.
If you can hang it on the top pole, you know, plastics. One more.
Row 1. left, face, ready, seat. Row 2, hut, hut. Right, face.
Next cadet we have Ryan Penkola, aka CO.
Yes.
Way to go, Ryan.
Good do.
Hold it over this the camera so you can get in there.
Hold it in there. Okay, then.
You can stand, hang it from the top pole and put the glass back.
Vazquez, aka Top Control.
Proud of you, bro. Here.
Alexander, stand here. And you can just hold the pin over his
Hold it and look at me.
hang it from the top. Just hold it there.
Next cadet, his mother's actually on the job, as well as his first day to work this past week. He caught his first fire, and this cadet is Solomon Townsend. His name is the Green Mile.
She's going to hold it right here. You can just hold it here, but then look over there.
Bless you.
Hang it in the top hole.
Sorry.
I know.
Thank you.
Different medical emergency.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
This next cadet is a little special. He and his brother went through the process together. This is Jose Villanueva. He's probably laughing under his mask now.
Hold that for him. At this point, you're just going to hold it over his. Just hold it and then look over there. And if you could hang it, blast it. that way. Just gonna take a picture, and then you'll pin them. Take a picture again. That's how you just hold it over. Yep, perfect.
There we go. Nice. And you can put it on.
Insert it. Clasp it.
Sorry, you want to cut?
Next cadet is Tarik Kornegay.
They want to come in?
They can stay there. You want to stay there right now?
Yep. You can just hold it for now. Yeah.
Just hold it there. 1, 2, 3, look at me otherwise.
Hang it in here at the top. Just the top one, you don't have to clasp it. Oh, no, right here. And one more.
One more together. Look at me. Move in, honey.
Next cadet, Gabriel Gonzalez.
Just going to hold it for now, right there, and then take a picture, face that way, and then the next year, it's going to be the sun, 2 pictures. You can just hold it. Yes, it's holding. Yeah, perfect.
Ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Pin it.
You can just hang it. So, that's good. And one more.
Sorry. 1, 2, 3. That's
The next cadet, Plankinton-Brenes.
Okay, you're going to hold it over for left. Hold it over, then you're going to look that way. Take a picture. Hold it over for I'm sorry. Yeah.
okay. Ready?
Hold it.
Okay, just hold it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So here now it's finished.
Right now, you can just hang it from the top hole. Towel. Perfect.
One more. One more. Ready? Look at me, bud. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Next cadet, Forchi. Back up.
Second row. Left base. Ready. Sink. Third row. Hut.
introduce Henry-Coleman, a.k.a.
Yeah.
Hold it over him for now. Still look that way. And then this is where it's going to be. Perfect. Yeah. One more.
Next cadet we have is Armaine Austin.
You're just going to hold it open for now, and then look that way. Then you'll hold it down. Hold it over there. Yep. You can hang it from the top hole. You don't have to clasp it. Perfect. One more that way.
Next cadet we have coming up is Jose Milan.
Double. And the first one you're just going to hold, second one you're going to pick. Oh, we open up. And one more. One more that way.
This next cadet, Nazeem Shabazz. A.K.A. Parsi, A.K.A. Tapa.
First one you're just going to hold over your press. Second one. You'll always look that way. You don't, I will. You just hold it over here. You balloon down.
I'm not in the water.
Just hold it, yeah. Then you can pin it from the top hole. You don't have to
She does all the work for me. I don't have to do it.
And once again, just congratulations.
Our next cadet, Ricky DeRisco.
hold over them.
Congratulations.
The second one as well. Both of them, you're going to look it that way. So you just hold it over there. I get a cut of the photography.
Yeah. Here we go. Three.
We're going to hire you for the next wedding.
Yeah. If you can hang it from the top pole.
We can officially congratulate all of you of Class 21-1. Everybody give them a round of applause.
Class, core values, committed, overcome, value, integrity, dedicated, serve. Class mission statement. Aim as many, dedicated as one, to overcome limits set before us, committed to serve, value role models, integrity, accountability, serve.
Department's core values.
Department's core values. Excellence, courage, community, diversity, service, serve.
Department's vision.
Department's vision. Trenton Fire, emergency services, will be viewed as a world-class department in all areas of the serve.
Department's mission.
Department's mission statement. Trenton Fire, emergency services, is committed to excellence by providing comprehensive emergency services, fire prevention, hazard mitigation, and water rescue through engaging a diverse community and compassionate professional capacity serve.
About face. Last name before we do the award presentation. Everything is what?
Earned, sir.
You guys have earned this. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Class 20-1. Ready? See?
Could you guys give them another round of applause, please? Many of them were very nervous in me calling out the class mission and vision statement as well as the department, because many of them had to pay for not knowing. So if you understand the significance of watching them do this together in front of you guys, I'm grateful. All the instructors are grateful because many burpees, planks, and V-ups were conducted because of them not knowing it. And at this moment, the children prove that they earned everything that they're receiving today. Congratulations again. At this moment, all the instructors, please come to the podium. That individuals are giving for just various things that they've demonstrated throughout the academy. It was very difficult with this class because, as we said, as we gave the class as a whole congratulatory thoughts or remarks, the class would then do something out of control. But nonetheless, some have been able to sustain a little longer than others. And this particular award is an award that's going to be awarded. All four of the instructors, we agreed unanimously that this award couldn't just go to one person, but to four. And this award is the Leadership Award. And it reads, this is presented to Jose Villanueva Jr. in recognition for your overall leadership during training at the Middlesex County Fire Academy, Trenton Department of Fire and Emergency Services, Class 21-1, February the 3rd, 2022. Before you come up, Jose, any instructors want to say anything, or you just want me to speak on our behalf? I guess I'm speaking on behalf of this award. Nothing. Much endurance, much resiliency, and beyond that, leadership. And his class will all agree, if you just look at their heads and nod. He started off as, he was my laughing partner. Anytime I said something funny, I could look to him and laugh. That's why he got the name, AKA Joker. And he maintained, he got punished for it, but nonetheless, he endured. More recently, our last week in the academy class, he had left his journal. And I required him and the other individuals, I think it was 6 of them, to do a workout on the stairs. But I required him to carry a 100-pound sandbag for 20 minutes up and down these stairs. This young man labored and toiled with this sandbag. And at the end of the beating that I gave him, I explained to him very simply. I knew that regardless of what the weight was, you had the strength and the shoulders to carry it all. And he did, with honor, integrity, and pride. And as for that, you get this leadership award, my friend. The next recipient of the Leadership Award, Cartagena. So Matt, we gave Matt this award when you guys were at the party. Is the slideshow going to be at the party? Okay. You'll kind of see that. Thank you, if you do go to their party, you'll see the slideshow kind of capturing why Matt was considered a leader. Matt, honestly, he came in with a very stern, committed, dedicated mindset. But he also developed the leadership and capacity that made others follow. And one of the things you learn about leaders is leaders don't look for followers, they look for other leaders. And Matt attached himself to other leaders within his class, and they all continue to ascend because leadership begets leadership. Matt, I appreciate you. I thank you for all that you've done. Much success before you, young man.
Switch.
Smile with your eyes.
Gotta go to this one. Nice. Oh, that's nice. Perfect.
Okay. Matt, you're part of the wolf pack, right? Is Matt a part of the wolf pack? Yes. Yeah, so they created this little subgroup within the academy. And it's very ironic that the wolf pack has another awardee in their group. I guess they're like, the Rat Pack back in the day. Frank Sinatra and them. This next individual, Mr. Antoine Singletary.
So as I said, Matt attached himself to leaders, and leaders attach themselves to other leaders. Leaders don't look for followers, they look for others who will desire to lead, right? And so Mr. Singletary, ironically, he and I grew up kind of in the sandbox together. So it's a very much so an honor to look at him before me because it's a mirror of, we were basically the exception to the rules within our local community. We didn't succumb to the vices of our communities. We decided to be serviceable. And this is why we stand here today. And this is why he's being bestowed the award of leadership. Thank you, my brother.
Yes.
The running theme of the wolf pack. This next individual, I'm sure he's going to be shocked, but I don't think his class will. It's Mr. Walker Richardson. This is why I say you don't tell them they did a good job. He just watched 2 people go before, and he just hurried up and come, because he's excited. I mean, this guy. So his name in the academy class is senior, but as you can see, he's a little young. His joints, his bones, his something are old. He's like Benjamin Button internally. I mean, he couldn't stretch, he couldn't run. You thought the young man had gout. I said, you won't. It was tough. But what he did have was leadership. He's a coach outside in the public as far as the community, and he was a coach within his academy class. And it showed. And for that, we thank you.
No, I'm getting my flashes and I gotta go this way because I'm getting my flash. 93.
Yeah.
All right, so this next award, again, this was a Physical Fitness Academy. Not only academic, but physical fitness. So this is our PT award. And it reads, PT Performance Award, presented to, I'll hold his name because everybody will start clapping. In recognition for your overall outstanding physical fitness performance at Middlesex County Fire Academy, Trenton Department of Fire and Emergency Services, Class 21-1, February 3rd, 2022. The award recipient is AKA Biceps, Anthony Deleon. So very quickly, he has the name Biceps because our first week in the academy, we're inside our training room in OEM at Trenton Fire Emergency Headquarters. I'm sitting there, I'm talking to the guys, as well as the young lady. And I look to the far back. This young man is back there looking at his biceps. So I said, hey man, what are you doing? He said, Captain, looking at my biceps. So from that point on, that's the name, Biceps. Congratulations. It is for the most improved. I'm not going to say the person's name, so I can get it out first. It's in recognition for overall improved performance at the Middlesex County Fire Academy, Trenton Department of Fire and Emergency Services, Class 21-1, February the 3rd, 2022. I'm sure the class knows who this is going to. Class, who is going to? So before this individual will come up, it's to Edgar, right? Edgar, I think of a quote that I desire you to hold on to, and it goes, the depth of your struggle will be the height of your success. So what that basically means, the deeper you struggle, the higher you will propel. It's like the slingshot theory. The further I pull it back, the further the trajectory it goes forward. So as you keep digging deep, just know that you're going to climb high. Much success, young man.
Here we go. Got it? Stand with me.
Oh, I'm sorry, we have one more, I forgot. One more. Two more. Man, listen, they didn't pay me to do this, I don't know. Real quick, Edgar just made me realize he's also a wolf packer too. I don't know, something about that wolf pack beside this class. Real quick, by show of hands, who's part of this wolf pack?
Hold up.
Interesting. Not bad. Let's show hands for wolf pack. All right, this next award, it's a merit award presented to, not going to say his name, in recognition for your camaraderie, recognized during the training at the Middlesex County Fire Academy, Trenton Department of Fire and Emergency Services, Class 21-1, February the 3rd, 2022. The awardee and recipient of this is Tarik, Kornegay. Listen, so Reed's word in the academy is work. So he put in that work, he was work. And this is, young man, one of the reasons you got this award of merit. It's not only for the work you put in, but it was the example of what you did when no one else was looking. There was many a times I would observe you motivating, encouraging, and just looking to push the culture forward as far as the department. When we would run the city, Reed would just listen. What's your favorite line? Tell everybody. Work. That's your two claps. You can do that. Let's go.
Give me 2 claps in the Ric Flair.
Woo! So this is what Reed would do at our runs in the city. I appreciate you. I thank you. You deserve this award. They had to maintain journals, and I would adamantly check their journals. And one of the things that stuck out to me was this young man, I would ask him day one, make sure you identify your why. And his why was his daughter, Zoe. Zoe, can you come up for a second and please take this picture with your dad? Every journal what's her name? Award of all the awards. I'm tired of talking. All right, so this is the valedictorian award. This is the one who demonstrated exceptional academics in the classroom. However, this individual not only demonstrated excellence academically, they also demonstrated leadership within the classroom on the outside part, as well as evolutions, different fireground practicums, and just all around our point person throughout the academy. We all know who this is. This is the award. I'm going to read it. In recognition for your overall achievement during training at the Mercer County Fire Academy, Trenton Department of Fire and Emergency Services, Class 21-1, on February 3rd, 2022, the valedictorian award is awarded to Ryan Penkola, a.k.a. Picture, and the next speaker we're here is Mr. Penkola. Every member of the dais can now take a seat.
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for being here for part of today's graduation of the Trenton Fire Department Class 21-1. It is truly an honor and a privilege to be recognized as a valedictorian. However, I would like to deflect the attention from me and over to the graduates of Class 21 sitting here before you today. Fellow classmates, through much willpower, discipline, motivation, dedication, and teamwork, these past 4 months have shaped us to be the very best versions of ourselves. We're all here today because we united as one and overcame all the limits that were set before us. We cherished the good times and supported each other through the hard times. Our journey here does not end. This is only the beginning. Stay motivated, stay focused, stay prepared. Your word defines your reputation, and your reputation defines your name. You, and only you, are in control of the name you make for yourself, so make it a good one. Show up to work and put forth your best effort, learn something new each day, perfect your craft, and encourage others to do the same. I would like to reflect on some of the memories we shared together along the way. Day 1 was spent in the plank position. The class struggled to take part up until the very last day. Someone assaulted the vending machine. Someone lost their bumper just to be on time. The high-rise stairs, left shoulder, right shoulder, and 6 inches. A certain instructor only acknowledging one person in the class, no matter how well we all did. Running 4 miles in Oxfords, learning smooth bump bump to the pump. The word bloody having a new meaning. Kenny from Middlesex. How the class motto became sadness and pain. And for some odd, unknown reason, the word chalk becoming the class word. I can say that most of us could not wait for the academy to be over until it was. And then we wished that it wasn't. This class would not be what it is if it weren't for the people that got us here. A special thanks to Middlesex County Fire Academy staff and instructors for providing us the opportunity to learn and train here. Thank you to the Trenton Fire instructors that played an important role in conditioning our minds and bodies in preparation for today. Each of you had something unique to offer. Captain Roberts still doesn't know our names, but taught us how to get a good stretch and how to push through the pain. Captain Harris never wore the same sneakers twice, and often instilled discipline, offered words of motivation and inspiration, and regularly supplied the class with a hefty serving of jumping jacks. Firefighter Acosta, you introduced 8-count bodybuilders, which some of us loved and others hated. Lastly, Captain Migliacci, you were grounded and oftentimes the voice of reason, always calm, cool, and collected until we pushed you over the edge, which often led to sadness and pain for the entire class. Your dedication and devotion to all of us speaks volumes, and we can't thank you enough. Although we now have our respective captains, the 3 of you will always be our captains. Thank you again for your time, knowledge, and patience. I will end with this. A quote from Lieutenant Peter Christinilios of the FDNY that I hope inspires all of you as much as it inspired me and motivated myself. One day, you will be old, you will be frail, and you will be slow. And someone will ask you, what did you do in your day? What did you do in your prime? When you were young, and strong, and fast. You will tell them you were a fireman. And when the day is done, and the page is turned, that will be enough. Thank you, and congratulations, Class 21-1. One last time, class, let me get 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo!
this plaque.
My son.
Just some final words. It's nice in the hall of 244 Perry Street. This is the first of many plaques to come. Thank you, class. Congratulations and success in your new career. Thank you very much.
How's everybody feeling? We're coming to a close. So at this moment, before I call up the next individual that you'll hear who's going to do the benediction, Captain Reverend Denton, I just want to again lastly leave 21-1 with simply this. Remember to serve, remember to lead, remember to be bold. All right? I appreciate y'all. I thank you guys. And I'll see y'all later this evening. All right? Captain Reverend Denton, before us, please.
Let's all stand. Don't worry, won't be long.
That means he's going to be long.
We're so happy as company officers and fellow firefighters to welcome our newly installed firefighters into our ranks. And we're so glad that you're here so we can impart on you the traditions of our proud history. That being said, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Amen.
Before we head out, last, I want to make acknowledgement for former Fire Deputy Chief Tharp, as well as former Chief Fan. Thank you guys for showing up, and any other chiefs out there. Thank you guys for showing up. From the North Fire Department, thank you for showing up, sir. And under the directions of you guys.